My son. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Fuck. Shit.
I know you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Ah!
No father wants to the lash, but there's no other.
Oh! Okay.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
You didn't even... Shit. Ooh. The first puppet killed the nameless puppet. Oh!
Were you going to destroy Carlo's heart?
That's true. That's Carlo's heart, huh? He wants the heart. Oh, shit. So whose heart is that? Oh, shit. P's like, fuck it, I don't care. I got my own heart. I don't care about this one. Oh shit, Geppetto. He's crying.
Sorry.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh. It's a nasty weapon. Shit. Did we beat the game? Yo, I think we beat the game. That was it. That was the last battle, right? Who is that? Is that a puppet? Is that a Sophia puppet? Yo. I don't think that's Sophia. Who is that? She's pretty hot. It's the Blue Fairy.
It's so good to see you.
Maybe it is Sophia. Rise of P. Reach the ending. In honor of the great writer Carlo Collodi. Well, that was it. That was Lies of P. Holy crap, we beat it. I don't know if that was I don't think that was the true ending, but we beat the game. Oh my gosh. We did it. That's another Souls game I can put under my belt. The Souls games I've beaten, not a lot. I beat Dark Souls 3, including the DLC. Elden Ring, those are my two biggest achievements. That entire Elden Ring playthrough you can see on my Twitch channel. It's all saved. I've beaten... What was the other one? Ender Lilies I've beaten. It's not really a Souls-like game. It's more like a Metroidvania, but it's kind of like a Souls-like. So I'll count that. Code Vein I've beaten. And now Lies of P. There might be something else in there that I'm forgetting, but so far that's what I can remember for the Souls-likes I've beaten. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, what can I say that hasn't already been said? I will say, okay, the movement and the combat it's good, but it's a little stiff. In this weird way, it's a little stiff. And I heard somebody compare it to Dark Souls 2, which I've never played, but when I hear people speaking of Dark Souls 2, I imagine it to be kind of somewhat like this. It's probably not as bad as that, though. But it's smooth and it's not smooth at the same time, so it's weird. Storyline's really interesting. Bosses are not as hard as Souls bosses, I wouldn't say. But then again, I don't know, maybe it was my build. Maybe it was my strategy. Maybe my build and my strategy made the game too easy. I don't know. But hey, they gave me the tools to do what I did, so I did it. Some things feel like a little underbaked. Like, I don't know, the itemization. Like using the cube, it was dumb. They should have reworked that somehow. The weapons are cool. I like the weapons, but I wish some of them were a little more viable. I wish heavy weapons weren't so slow. Some of the levels are a little maze-like and can get repetitive, like the background. Some of the enemies too. Enemies can also get repetitive. There's too many puppets, too many regular puppet type enemies. But you know, having said all that, it's a very good game. It's still like, it's fun, good builds. I mean, yeah, good fun bosses. It's just good. It just makes you want to keep going. And then, yeah, it's very Souls. It's very Dark Souls, whatever, Bloodborne. I never beat Bloodborne, so I can't speak to that, but no, it's good. Solid game. It's good. Good music too. I'm glad we beat it. It's fucking monumental achievement for me. As a gamer, I can say I've beaten Lies of P. People are saying it's really hard. I'd say it's... I'd put it like one notch below From Soft games. It's not as hard as those games. Like, it's not as hard as like Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3. I haven't beaten Bloodborne, but it's not as hard as that game. Which it's good in a way. Like, yeah, it's good for that because then you're more inclined to play through the whole thing and beat the game, you know? It's not like too hard that you'll just give up. It can be too hard. It can be. If you don't play it properly, if you don't use all of the tools. Like, I'm watching Asmongold's playthrough and he's freaking... Yeah, he doesn't seem to know what's up. He's just doing like one thing all the time, and if it doesn't work, he like just complains about the game. Thing is, the game gives him more than enough tools to get through it, but he's just not using any of them. He's just using like one weapon, putting everything in motivity, not doing any of the side stuff. I tried to experience the full game, you know? I tried to do all the side stuff, listen to all the dialogue. The weapons, I guess I could have used a couple more weapons, but with my build, I never really felt the need to. So I was using the Holy Sword. Well, no, at first it was the wrench, then the Holy Sword, the saw blade with the curved handle, and then the axe with the curved handle. Those were like my main weapons for my build. I could have used other ones, but I felt comfortable with those, especially like with the curved handle. Like, yeah, it is kind of a brain dead strategy to just spam R2, but I mean, you have to get the timing. It's not like you're going to be impervious to everything. And that was my strategy, you know, that's the strategy I used, so I think it's fair game. Yeah, I fucking beat Lies of P. I one-shot the Nameless Puppet. I almost one-shot that Manus guy, almost. Would have been nice. I one-shot the Nameless Puppet, and I one-shot Fuoko, whatever his name is, that boss. That's like the one boss that I did not record on this playthrough. I was not streaming, but I did indeed one-shot him. Renaissance Audio Factory, look at that. Look at all that legal stuff they had to throw in there. Eyes of P, Neo Wiz.
I have a final report on the Crot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Dorothy. With the red shoes from the Wizard of Oz? Dude. Are you telling me that their next game, oh my god, if it's another Souls-like, and this time it's gonna be like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz? And you get to play as Dorothy? Yo! That sounds fucking sick. I'm like more interested to play that than like a Pinocchio Souls-like. Although this ended up being super cool, but damn, that sounds really fucking cool. And the red shoes. And who was that? Paracelsus? Looked like P, but I don't know.